Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you're new here. So we are going to do a weekly messages reading for this upcoming week of August 29th, 2022. But I thought we would do all signs. So we're just going to timestamp the signs. It'll be down below. And just a brief kind of mini reading here for the upcoming week. So you can watch your sun, moon, rising, whatever feels right for you, whatever you want to do, Venus. And we're just going to see here if there's any messages that need to reach you for this upcoming week, maybe what you can expect, what you need to know, what Spirit wants you to know here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. All right, so spirit guides, angels, please tune me into the energy for the collective. So anyone watching this reading today, anybody who needs to hear these messages, if we go all the way from the sign of Aries to Pisces, what do they need to know for this week of August 29th, 2022? Any important messages that need to reach them today? We ask for your protection, your light, your love, and your wisdom at this time for the highest and greatest good. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Aries. Okay, so we're going to see here what Aries needs to know for this upcoming week. So spirit guides, please tune me into the energy for Aries. What do they need to hear? Oh, card just flew in the ground. Let me grab it. We have the King of Wands, and this just came out for the Aries reading I did yesterday, the King of Wands. So let's see for Aries. The first thing I'm hearing Spirit say is the future is not set in stone. So Spirit could want you to kind of be a little bit more open or be kind of explorative, experimental right now. Some of you are being asked to take on the energy of a cat here, which is usually very independent, very freedom loving, you know. So there's something here about you having to explore your options here, which I think did come through for the collective Aries reading I did as well. Some of you may be writing things down, writing intentions down, or affirmations, or some type of goal that you have. And this week, Spirit just wants you to kind of know that the world is your oyster almost. Even if it doesn't feel that way, I mean, some of you could feel that way, and others of you maybe don't. But they just want you to know that you don't have to stay in kind of one place. They want you to kind of take bold moves, to explore things, to kind of take on a very inquisitive, curious energy. You could have new opportunities coming in for you this week that are going to make you feel, you know, that there is things out there for you. There is hope out there for you. There is kind of in a very expansive energy for you. With the world as well, this could be travel, could be some of you trying to think about where you're traveling to next, or maybe planning. I'm getting maybe some of you are going to be doing quite a bit of planning this week when it comes to maybe travel, maybe where you're heading, or just kind of your place in the world, what you're going to be focusing on. And again, they kind of want you to know that you are almost like bouncing around, but in a good way, in a way where you're getting things done, or you're setting the intention and then it will follow. So this is a great week to take action. It's a great week to plan, to set intention, to be kind of bold and innovative, and just kind of put yourself out there. So let's see what else we have. Let's get one more card. Is there anything else for Aries, please, Spirit, for this coming week of August 29th? Some of you are receiving like a download here, or you've been in reflective mode, and it's like there's a light bulb going off in your head. There's some idea, again, that's coming in that has been a long time coming, or you've been thinking about this, or there's just kind of a light bulb going off in your mind in regards to something, and this will be the catalyst for you to take this action or to make these changes to it's like, I see the way forward now, or I see what I need to do now. That's kind of what it feels like here. We also have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's basically moving forward to bigger things. Many of you are choosing to move forward to bigger and better things. This is definitely a leveling up. Okay, the King of Wands, Eight of Cups here. I'm getting someone is leveling up pretty big time as well. There's a feeling of like really leaving behind the distractions or leaving behind what has just been inconsistent, and making these moves to, I'm getting for some, it could be in terms of money as well. You're sort of taking your resources with you and you're going bigger and better places. And that's what they want you to know. So this week is going to be great for anything to do with that. And just knowing that that's the right path for you to take to, yeah, it's like there's a new discovery coming in for you, for many of you, a new discovery of your life and a new discovery of something. I'm hearing carry on regardless. So if you do have to carry on regardless, or you just have to keep it moving regardless, that's what I'm hearing as well. Sink or swim. I'm also hearing there's a puzzle being put together in your life. This week will kind of at least be a step in the right direction to put some type of puzzle together in your life that you've been trying to think about. You know, again, that could be moving, it could be location, could be what you want to be affirming to, you know, whatever it is. It's like the puzzle is being slowly put together for you. Okay, and then the final advice for you for this week is spiritual quest, mountain. They're connecting it to the Eight of Cups. I'm hearing cutting loose or setting yourself free. Again, I feel like many of you are going to be on a spiritual quest. The advice for you is to focus on what is going to serve you at a soul level. What is going to really suit you at a soul level? What does that look like to you? I'm hearing also you're rising above, again with the mountain. The advice for you is to rise above anything that you perceive to be below you or impossible or not worth it, or just that you can't do it. They want you to rise above here and to know that there's a deeper meaning to your existence than, you know, maybe where you've come from. There's a deeper purpose here. Many of you, the advice also is to shape up your lifestyle, maybe through exercise, through anything that kind of makes you feel more in alignment with your spiritual purpose and your health. Okay, they want you to focus on your health and making sure that you are giving yourself what you need right now in your life. Okay, so I hope that helped, Aries, that little mini reading. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to jump to Taurus now. All right, so Taurus, let's see what your message is here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Anyone tuning in who's a Taurus for this upcoming week? So Spirit guides, please tune me in here to the energy for Taurus and what they need to know for this week ahead. What is the message for Taurus, Spirit guides, for this week? We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Chariot. So I'm hearing set your sights higher, first of all. So Spirit does want you to set your sights higher. I do feel many of you are coming out of maybe your shell a little bit here. You're coming out of some type of resistance in your life, and so this week also could feel like maybe some of you are almost kind of being born again, or it feels like you're sort of being born again somehow, or maybe you just feel like there's things you want to take action on, there's things you want to pursue, and Spirit's saying that this is an opportunity for you to kind of break out of a certain shell or break out of a routine or something like that here. And so you could find that things are going to be moving really quickly for you this week. There could be news coming in, there could be action coming into your life. There could be just you feeling like you want to take action, feeling like there's a lot moving for you. Spirit's asking that you embrace this. I feel many of you are also, someone here is beginning to break out of a, like a fear that has been going on for a long time or for a while. There's a solution here. Many of you are going to find a solution to something in your life this week. And you're going to feel like it empowers you. It helps you to feel more confident in yourself and feel more courageous here. It's almost like I'm getting, which sounds kind of weird, but it's like if this person was held captive and then they found the escape. It's like there's a feeling of maybe something about you has kept yourself captive, or maybe a situation has kept you captive in a way, whether it's real or not. And there's just a feeling of like wanting to kind of open up to the world again. So expect things to kind of move quickly for you. And I feel like, let's see, are you going to know which way to go? I feel many of you are not going to take any like huge actions this week. It's going to be more so the opportunities and the ideas are there, but you also are going to sort of let it, how should I say? It's almost like you're letting things come to you, but at the same time, you're more open to it. So you could find that your energy is a little bit more open and receptive as well this week to many different things. But I feel like you don't really, let's get the advice for you, but I feel like you don't need to take any like huge actions. It's more so your energy is opening up, and maybe more so for some of you as well, finding some type of escape or freedom here in some way, which is going to feel like you are ready to take something on. Some of you are going to be having a project here, a deadline maybe, or something that you need to get done, and you're going to be feeling like you are ready to take it on further. You're ready to take it take it on. Yes, 3 of Pentacles here. So this could be in the workplace. I feel some of you are going to be, maybe you're a student right now, or you're learning something. Some of you could have started a new job, or you're going to be getting a new job this week if you've applied for something. And it's like there's an opportunity for you to put your skills to the test. That could be just something you're creating, or maybe in your career. So let's see the advice for you. So what is the advice for Taurus this week? We have protection, and we have trust in your power. They want you to trust in your power. Just trust in yourself. Your solar plexus coming up here. Same kind of message. The advice for you is to just embrace the change, embrace just embrace the new world, whatever it is you've been holding back on, or maybe you've been doubting your efforts, or something about just having to empower yourself, very much like the Chariot here, and trust in your power, because the protection can be connected to the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe feeling like you need to overprotect yourself or sort of hold back a little bit. So it's like it's okay to protect yourself and to protect your energy, but at the same time, I feel like you have to give a little bit as well, or to be open to allow yourself to have more faith in you. You know, that's what I'm getting here. So I hope this helped, Taurus. I'm going to move on now to Gemini. All right, hi Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what messages come up here for you for this upcoming week. So Spirit Guides, what are the messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any Gemini energy for this week of August 29th? What does Gemini need to know? So Gemini, what do you need to know this week? We have Temperance and the Eight of Swords. Some of you, this is going to be kind of a week for you to lay low. It's going to be a week for you where, you know, you may also be healing from something. Some of you could be a medical thing, an illness maybe, or you're just going to be focusing on kind of what makes you come back to your center, what is going to make you feel more healed. And that could be that it's going to be sort of a restful week for you, you know, where things are not going to be super, it's just kind of like a reset here. Maybe some of you are taking a vacation, or you're going on a vacation, or you're just kind of wanting to focus and sort of almost like you're pulling back energy to you this week. You're pulling back things like it could be implementing a healthier breakfast, or taking a walk every morning, or something you're doing to kind of bring more health and vitality back into your life. I'm also hearing too, this is a message for love, I think. It could apply to just something else, but I feel like I'm hearing still waters run deep. And there's something about like, if things are quiet right now in your relationship, or maybe just in your life, there's more going on than you realize, or there's more kind of bubbling under the surface here. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's more so that there's things that are kind of being healed here in the background. There's things that are being reconciled and sorted out. So if something feels like it's out of your control right now, that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be out of your control. It's not supposed to be something that you know what to do with. And that's why it could be a month or a week for you, excuse me, to sort of lay low and to let things sort of just sink in and let things flow out. There's a feeling of surrender here. Maybe some of you have surrendered a certain situation, or you've just kind of let it go. You've given it to the universe. You've given it up. This week will be a time for you to do that, to just sort of give up what you can't control, is what I keep getting here. And then you'll be led towards the right path. I am hearing some of you are going to be receiving small kind of hints at where you should be going, or maybe synchronicities or confirmations this week that will affirm something for you. Or like slowly things are getting better. Slowly your vibration is rising. Some situation is improving step by step, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So not much else there. It's just kind of a time to sit with it. Three of Wands. Yeah, many of you have set an intention for something, maybe with the new moon, or you set some type of intention for your life or for yourself. And I feel like you are, it's like you're kind of getting in vibrational alignment to receive it, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're kind of getting into a vibration where things are shifting in your life or in your reality to align you to this thing or to this world or to this reality that you want. The Emperor beneath it. Like I said, for some it could be a relationship where there's someone here who, you know, maybe things are balancing out with that connection. So let's get the advice for you then, Gemini. What is the best advice for you for this week? What is the advice for Geminis? We have Spiritual Quest and we have Awaken Your Magic. Yeah, again, they just kind of want you to rest here or to take it easy. Okay, take it easy in whatever way. I feel like you're kind of going to be getting back to a sense of wholeness here again, and they want you to take it easy. I feel like you're on the right track though. Like, I don't feel like you're really being advised to, or just to know that there's anything you need to force right now. So don't feel like you need to go above and beyond or to make big changes or to try to force things. The advice is more so just that you're on this journey regardless of if, you know, you kind of like it or not, or you're on this journey regardless. So you don't need to really do anything right now. It feels like things are happening for you. Not to you, I'm getting, and also things are happening for you with the support here of the divine. So there's a feeling of kind of beginning to awaken that again. They want you to remember who you are, to remember your magic, to remember your essence, and this will be done through, you know, this, again, this Temperance card here. Okay, so I hope that helped, Gemini. I'm going to move to Cancer now. All right, so Cancer, let's see what your message is. Let's see here. So Cancer, Spirit Guides, what is the message for Cancer this week of August 29th? What is the message for Cancer? What is the message for Cancer this week? We have Justice. Yeah, I was hearing something underhanded. Let's see, what is that? Let's see. Well, first of all, I do feel like with the purple curtains here, Spirit is saying that there is a level of, how to explain it, kind of a level of things in your life here being divinely orchestrated, but also in a way where there's a higher understanding being found, you know, which makes sense with Justice, but it almost feels like, how to word this? It's like a lot of you Cancer this week, or maybe this is, I feel like this has probably been going on, or it will go on for a while. You're finding more spiritual wisdom here. You're finding the deeper meanings to a situation. Not even the deeper meanings, but you're just finding the, like, I understand why this happened now, or I can see it from this perspective now. There's something about that coming up, or this also could be a lover around you, I'm getting, who could be coming to this conclusion that it's like there's a spiritual balance here. There's a universal kind of balance here going on in your life, which I feel it's like things will make more sense to you. I'm getting that in your world, things may be increasingly making more sense. Or this week for you, you'll find the truth about something, or you're finding the kind of like, I guess, sense with it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. I'm also getting this could be a week for you to clear out any clutter. And again, that could be something on a small level, like your home, your house, or this could be something on a grander scale. It's like you're clearing out clutter in your mind, or you're going to be seeing, again, the truth or the understanding or something about that in your life more so, or in a situation that has been maybe concerning you or pressing on you. They are saying that if you have a big decision to make this week, or if you've been kind of worried about something, to try to find balance with that. Try to sort of see it from a balanced perspective. Try not to bring too much emotion into it, or bring too much like confusion into it. But try to see it from, you know, I have no idea why Luke Bryan is popping in my head right now. I have no idea. I don't know if he's going through something like this. But yeah, I feel like yeah. Let's get one more. Three of Cups at the bottom. Some of you are going to have something to celebrate though, especially if you've been waiting for something to like go in your favor. It could be a legal situation. It could be, it's just like things are turning. Again, I don't think this is just limited to this week for you. This feels more like a large event. It feels like there's a turning of kind of events for you to have a reason to celebrate, or to have a reason for things to begin to sort of like, even if you're not having an actual celebration, it's like your energy or your life will feel like it has more meaning to celebrate. Is there any other message for Cancer for this week? Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it feels like the last hat has been dropped, or the last, it's like the last of something has been done. There's nothing more to get out of a situation. So if this is just your mind, I feel some of you, again, if you've been trying to come to a decision about something or trying to see something from a different perspective, just sort of let everything drop, if that makes sense. Like just let I don't know how to word it, just kind of let the emotions drop or let the influences drop, and then just focus instead on what's right in front of you. Focus on the spiritual understanding of it, the higher meaning of whatever this is. Some of you are choosing to end a situation that you've been trying to decide, should I end this? Should I walk away from this? Is it over? And I'm getting that you're coming to a decision about that, which feels like it's like there's nothing left to give. Something just basically is reaching a resolution here, which I feel will be a balanced one. Someone here, I don't know if this is you or maybe someone around you, could have had someone who betrayed them. So maybe like a third party, or something here that's been happening around the situation maybe has resulted in a betrayal. And this justice is basically the universe kind of giving everyone what's owed to them, essentially. Judgment reversed. Someone here, again, may be connected to you who, this is probably specific, but maybe there's a lover connected to you, or someone who you're in a relationship with who has come to a resolution, or not a resolution, who has come to a truth or an understanding, or maybe even a little bit of karma in their life. And they kind of want to be able to express how they feel or what they've learned, but they are holding back on that. So if you have not heard from somebody, just know that if this is your situation, they do feel maybe sorry, or they do feel like there's been a betrayal, or they're healing from it, or they betrayed you, but they're just not speaking up about it, but they are feeling it. So what is the advice for you, Cancer, for this week? What is the advice for you, Cancer? They're saying laugh it off. So what is the advice for Cancer? So maybe do something that's going to help you to laugh or to have fun. It may not even be connected to this, or it could be. We have move and adapt. Many of you are going through a bit of a glow up here, or this week will be a great time to do whatever you feel can help you to glow up. Maybe it's your wardrobe, maybe it's the way that you present yourself, or the way your hair, whatever it is that's going to kind of help you to feel like you're glowing up, or you're leveling up here. That's the advice for you, to keep it moving and to some of you are healing again here from maybe someone who reflected or projected things onto you, and they sort of want you to understand it again from not a level of you trying to be emotionally connected to it, but from a more detached perspective, kind of like Libra here, seeing both sides. What is the advice for Cancer this week? Yeah. Again, just don't focus on something so much is what I keep getting. I don't know. Don't focus on it so much. Just sort of let it go and know that the universe is taking care of it. Okay, so I hope that helped, Cancer. I'm going to move on to Leo. All right, so Leo, let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you. Okay, so Leo, what messages do we have here for you? For this week of August 29th, Spirit Guides, what are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for Leo this week? 5 of Wands reversed. Somebody here may be having problems with their child or children. Maybe this week is going to be a little bit challenging when it comes to children, or there's a feeling of having to find harmony in the home here. You know, this could be either your own children, this could be your relationship, this could be even amongst other people, amongst other family members, or something about challenges here that are having to be worked through. I'm getting there's a lot of karma here, or karmic challenges going on around you or in your life. And I feel like Spirit's saying to take a step back from this if this is you, because things are bubbling here to the surface. Things are really bubbling, or maybe heating up here, and there's a need to take a step back and to sort of not involve yourself. It does feel like there's a situation being avoided this week, you know, or this could be advice from Spirit to try to avoid any type of pettiness or drama, or getting too involved in things that are going to reach, like, even this could be for someone specific, but if you have a argument with someone this week, or if things are kind of on bad terms, they're asking that you find a way to just step away from it, take some space if you need to, maybe just, you know, detach from it and to do your own thing, because it's not worth sinking into or getting too involved with. So I feel like this week could be a time to distance yourself from anything causing distress or disturbance around you. Also, I'm getting that some of you may have people that are trying to maybe latch onto your energy this week. Maybe someone who's going through a rough time and they want like a shoulder to cry on, which I don't think is a bad thing, but something about it is saying that you need to be mindful of your boundaries. So you could find that you're in that situation this week here, Leo, where you need to have stronger boundaries and sort of make sure that you're not over giving your energy or over exerting your energy to other people or to situations that don't deserve it from you. And others of you could just be going through a lot in general, and you don't really have the capacity or the time or the energy to give your advice or opinions. This could also be someone at work is jealous of you this week, or someone at work is envious of you or jealous of you, or there's competition, there's gossip here in the workplace or family. Someone here could be behaving childishly or immature. The King of Wands. I'm actually getting with this that there's a guide either coming through for you, or many of you are going to be relying on God, the universe here, because I'm hearing you're meant for something more. So they kind of want you this week to remember that you're very protected. You don't have to worry about whatever this is. You're very protected. If you pray, you will, you're protected. They want you to pray maybe a little bit more. Is there anything else for Leo for this week? The Empress and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are going to be having news of a promotion this week, okay? Or if it's not going to happen this week, it will happen soon. So a specific message, if you do have maybe competition in the workplace or someone jealous of you, again, you're very protected. You're going to be having a raise, promotion, a new job, or whatever you're doing is going to take off because of this, or because Spirit's protecting you. So don't worry about it, because also another message specifically, if you do lose a job, or if you've lost a job, or if you are shifting career paths, it's because you'll see why. You'll see the reason why, because you're meant for something different, or you're meant for something greater. So don't worry, because something will come in to replace it for you, and it will bring you abundance. Yeah, I'm just getting many of you are going to be also attracting to you. A lot of you are very attractive, and you're going to be attracting maybe love, or, eyes onto you, admirers in your energy, and they're going to be seeing you as very abundant and attractive. And I feel like it's because you're gaining a lot of confidence within yourself. You could find here this week that you're also going to be feeling like you're moving towards more confidence, not caring so much about maybe what people think, or not caring about something that's out of your control. It's really just being confident in yourself and bringing that back within you, and you're going to be feeling this way. So let's see if there's any advice for you then, Leo. Any advice for Leos this week? What is the advice for Leos? I'm hearing remain poised. We have persist in pursuits. Yeah, I'm getting the advice for you is kind of similar to what we have seen here. Just keep doing what you're doing, because everything will eventually fall into the right lap, if that makes sense. It's sort of like a feeling of everyone will get what they need from the situation, so you don't really have to try to it's like I'm getting a lot of you need to stay on your own track. Don't try to mix yourself into someone else's track, is what I'm getting. You need to stay on your own track here, which is very much what this Empress was talking about as well. Stay in your own lane is the phrase. Because I'm getting it could be a little bit strugglesome right now for you, Leo, or this week, or maybe the next week. It's like it's going to get worse before it gets better. Or maybe you've already been in this place where it gets worse, and then eventually it's going to have to get better. The number 7 is really prominent here too, which is coming up as challenges that you could have to face. But you're only going to be overcoming the challenges as a stronger person. So they want you to keep your mind set on that. Also, if somebody is trying to tell you lies, or this is going back to the message of any drama or distorted information, trust your intuition over what other people are saying, because you already know the truth. You already know better. Okay, so I hope that this helped, Leo. I'm going to move on here to Virgo. All right, so Virgo. All right, so Virgo, let's go ahead and see here what your messages are. So Virgo for the week of August 29th. So Spirit Guides, please tune me in here to the energy for Virgos. What do they need to know for this upcoming week? So let's see here. So Spirit, what are the messages for Virgo this week? We have the Five of Cups. Some of you could be going through a disappointing time. There may be almost this feeling of maybe some of you have felt like something was working better than it was. This may be for someone out there that you feel like something was really working, or it was growing, it was what you wanted, and then maybe it led to a disappointment or didn't really work out as you thought it would. I am getting, though, for some of you that Spirit does want you to kind of shift the way that you're thinking about things, or shift the way that you're thinking in regards to a certain situation. This could be a very emotional time for you, maybe even just with your, your fluctuating moods, or maybe the moon cycles are affecting you, or there's just a feeling of having to, almost like you're on a roller coaster here. So they really want you to ground yourself. They really want you to sit in nature, or to imagine yourself being more grounded and centered at the moment, because it feels like there's almost this feeling of having to restart our life, or having to kind of set foundations again in our life, to reset those foundations. So if something this week doesn't really go as you want it to go, or as you had hoped it to go, try to see it from a different perspective. Try to see it as actually Spirit is making room for you. They're making room for something better for you, or just kind of a better way for the situation to resolve. They're saying that this will get better, whatever it is that you're focused on, whatever you're doing. It will improve, it will get better. So whether it's your health or a certain person or situation, things will improve, things will get better. But they do want you to kind of ask yourself if you're being honest with yourself, if you're being honest with others. Some of you could have the opportunity this week to maybe tell someone how you feel. I'm also getting there could be someone who's a secret admirer, someone who's looking at you from afar, maybe missing you, maybe thinking back, maybe feeling regretful, feeling guilty, and wanting to say something, wanting to reach out. There's something about a party here, or a party that had happened, or a celebration. And it's almost like there's a feeling of after the party, things feel a little bit dull. I'm also hearing set aside your differences. So this could also be a week that you have to have a tough conversation maybe with someone, or to set aside your differences. You don't have to always agree. It doesn't have to be, perfect. But they do want you to try to find ways to communicate more easily with someone, or to find common ground, I'm hearing. Some of you feel quite defeated, or there's something making you feel like, is this really going to work? Or I feel defeated. Knight of Wands here at the bottom. Some of you could have had a connection, maybe that was very fleeting, or someone who approached you and it didn't really last long term. And maybe that's what you feel disappointed about, or something here. Let's get one more here for Virgo. Anything else that Virgo needs to know this week? They really are just, this is more of an encouragement. They don't want this to stop you, whatever this is. Don't let this stop you, I'm hearing. We have the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I'm just getting that a lot of you, there's a feeling of your guides coming up here to give you strength and help you along this path. They're saying that if you can get through this, you can get through the next, or you can get through anything. They really don't want you to compromise your values or your morals for anybody here. If that's a message for someone, they want you to stay true to you. Even if that means some people don't understand, or some people don't get you, or if this is about a specific connection as well, this week could be a time that you have to stand your ground. You really have to be assertive, and to stay true to you, and stay true to what you want. This could be in the workplace, it could be anything. Someone here does have to leave familiar territory or familiar type of connection or situation, and this week will be about you stepping outside of that comfort zone and embracing something that you haven't embraced yet before. You know, really allowing yourself to explore, allowing yourself to not feel limited to a certain way of living. So I do feel like this is a time for you to kind of have the strength and the courage. Yeah, be a spiritual warrior is the advice for you here. Yeah, I'm getting what's done is done. There's no need to overthink it or no need to go back to the past. What's done is done, I'm hearing. So the advice for you this week is to take on that perspective. What's done is done. Yeah, a lot of you are moving. It's like the advice for you is to essentially, like the strength card here, to sort of take your tools or take your resources, take your wisdom, take your light, and expand it further. Yeah, some of you are making a really brave move, or the advice for you is to make some brave moves this week, or just set the tone to make some brave changes and brave moves in your life. I'm also getting some of you, the advice for you is to rethink if you're in the right place, if you're in the right relationship, are you in the right job, are you in the right home? You know, just rethink things if that feels like it's right for you. Is this something that can really last for you? Is this something you want in your future? And the advice for you is to rethink what that kind of looks like for you this week, is what I'm getting here. And not just this week, but, you know, with the strength card as well being a major card, it's going to go further than just this week. So I hope that helped, Virgo. I'm going to move on now to Libra. All right, so Libra, let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you here for this week of August 29th. All right, so Spirit Guides, what are the messages, please, for Libra for this week? What are the messages for Libra? All right, so let's see. So Libra for the week of August 29th. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be receiving more recognition this week. This may be a week that you feel like you have a lot of eyes on you. Some of you actually have a lot to do this week, or this is going to be kind of a week for you where there's a lot of things coming at you to do, to take care of. Someone here may have a lot of maybe responsibility, but I don't think it's necessarily a burdensome thing. I think it's actually more so that it's like a good type of busy. You know, when you feel busy, but it's like a good busy, a productive busy. That's what I'm getting here for you, Libra. This week could be very productive for you, very much like you're getting things done, and you could actually be in the demand of maybe a lot of people or in the public eye, or there's just a lot of people that want something from you. But again, I don't think it's in a bad way. It could be that you have maybe new appointments coming in or clients, or there's just more kind of energy here that's going on. Again, I feel like this week will be a lot here going on for you is what I keep getting. Some of you have really changed, or you're in the process of going through a transformation, maybe like an inner transformation. Something is shifting from within you, and I feel many of you are in a very compassionate space. You could actually be getting something is opening with your heart chakra, or maybe your heart chakra is attracting a lot of positivity towards you, a lot of positive energy towards you this week. So keep, I feel like you're on the right path here. I feel like keep doing what you're doing. Keep the energy that you have currently. You may have had to walk away, or maybe not walk away, but I think that you're really prioritizing yourself here, Libra. This week is going to be a week for you to prioritize yourself, even though you have other things that are demanding your attention. It could be children, could be family. Rose quartz crystal could be a great crystal to have around you this week. Yes, we have Judgment at the bottom. I feel a sense of relief here. Many of you are going to be in a happy place this week, okay? It's a happy energy. It's a feeling of like feeling kind of free, or feeling like you're excited. I do feel like it's going to be a positive week for you, definitely. Some of you are going to be dressing more like you're showing off your body, is what I'm getting. Or you're going to feel more confident in your own skin, feel more confident in your body, and how you take care of yourself. Yeah, some of you are kind of just doing your own thing in your own world, and this is actually what's attracting things to you. So you may find that a lot of things start to come back to you, maybe, or people, or maybe just energies kind of being attracted to you. It's because you've sort of let go in a way. That's what I'm getting here. What else for Libra? We have the Emperor in reverse. Someone might be quite intimidated by you. This could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, family member. There's maybe somebody who's quite intimidated by you this week. Some of you also are a little bit disappointed maybe with a partner or someone that you're with. You could feel this week that they should be doing maybe more for you or for the connection, or there's something about that coming up here. I'm also getting many of you are releasing any type of restriction or need to kind of have things a certain way. Again, that could be like a conformity, that could be a certain structured way of living, a routine. There's something being kind of shaken up here, but I think it's in a good way. I feel many of you are releasing maybe either a controlling person or a need to control. It's like you're flipping something upside down, is what I'm hearing. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel a lot of you are going to be standing very firm in your truth, whatever that truth is, whatever that is for you. I'm also getting a lot of crystals for you. Rose quartz and smoky quartz also is coming up here for you. Hematite. I feel like you've found some type of new energy within you. You found the truth of you, or you found kind of a way to approach a situation that is more in alignment with you. And this will kind of be where you start to see the positive energy of that decision coming into your life, you know? So if you've needed to cut something out, or maybe just needed to speak your truth, it's like your inner world is attracting, like your clear kind of inner world is going to be attracting a positive outside world, if that makes sense. I'm also hearing read the fine print. So if you do have a contract here, or you have something that, even if it's not a contract, it's like they want you to pay closer attention to the details. Read the fine print, know what you're getting yourself involved in, and don't feel, because I feel like a lot of you have, again, a lot of people in your, like in demand, you're very in demand. And so you can really choose what you want. That could be in love, could be in work, you know, because you're sort of ruling your domain here, is what I'm getting. So let's see what the advice is for you this week, Libra. What is the advice for you this week? Trust in your power. I'm hearing it's not over until it's over. So let's see, what is the advice for Libra this week? Yeah, there's something about time. I don't know if you've been waiting for this to take off or you've been waiting for something to kind of be rewarded to you. But I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles, it's only a matter of time. There's something about having to sort of hang in there a little bit longer, whatever that means. It's like you're on the brink of this. Something that you feel is like unfinished is not finished. Like you're going to see more of whatever this is. Spirit's saying you're going to see more of whatever this situation is, or this person, or something here that is going to come back to you. And their advice for you is to keep being a beacon of light, or keep your light about you. Keep your wits about you. I'm hearing keep your light also about you. Okay, so I hope this helped, Libra. I'm going to go on to Scorpio now. All right, so Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what your messages are for this upcoming week of August 29th. So what are the messages for Scorpio? Spirit guides, what are the messages this week for Scorpios? Ooh. Four of Swords. Okay, so what is the message here this week for Scorpio? The Tower. Wow. A lot of you are going to be in a space where it's a very unafraid, kind of unapologetic energy. I feel like next week for you, or just because this is a major card, so this doesn't have to be limited to just next week, but there's kind of a very unapologetic, unafraid, kind of bold energy coming from you. I do feel many of you are releasing a lot of layers of maybe yourself or your lifestyle, or something that has been almost like built on a false sense of security. But I feel like you're ready to release it. You're going to be very happy almost to let it go. Whatever this is, you are taking back your power with this wand here. I do feel many of you are going to be commanding in something new that's going to be, I just keep getting unapologetic. So maybe some of you this week could be, or whenever it is, could have had to release something or someone from your life. But the way that you're doing it is actually very much out in the open. Some of you could have had to speak out in the open maybe, or some of you could be a public speaker, or there's something that's kind of being outwardly displayed here. Let's see, Scorpio, what else for you this week? What do you need to know? I do feel some of you could be finding out a truth in your life, or there's a shattering truth, but again, I don't think it's in a bad way necessarily. I'm actually going to get another card for you to see what this is. What is this for Scorpio Spirit for this week? I'm hearing trouble. There's something that's trouble. The Page of Swords. There could be someone maybe around you that's trouble, or there's a situation, yeah. It's like there's a situation causing trouble for you, or almost like a temptation maybe. Some of you may have a person who reaches out to you, or maybe there's a conversation, or maybe something that's tempting, but it's like it's trouble here. Yeah, this could be somebody for a message for someone. Someone could be popping up in your life that you haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe a friend, maybe a ex-lover, maybe someone in your family, but there's a feeling of someone sort of popping up out of the blue. That's for one group of you. And for the second group of you, this is something actually in your own mind. Many of you could be coming to terms with maybe like an inner truth that have been having to address, or a shadow. And I feel like it's actually being like you're coming out from the fog when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this mindset or this shadow that you've been, I'm here now is what I'm getting. Like, I'm here, I'm ready to be faced, I'm ready to be addressed. And like I said, that could be a person, or that could be something within you. But either way it's going to go, you are ready to deal with it. You're ready to face it. Someone's ready to face you. You're ready to face someone, or you are going to be ready to face yourself. And that's something coming up here for this week for you. Spirit's also saying be careful not to make any rash decisions this week. Be careful not to jump into something too quickly. They want you to gather the details before you do that, okay? I'm also hearing that there may be a person again here, or a situation that sort of tries to shrink you to their level, is what I'm hearing. So this could be gaslighting you. This could be someone who kind of like wants to almost like demean you a bit here. And so they want to say that don't let someone shrink you smaller than you are. And that's something to maybe be aware of this week. Some of you also, I'm getting there could be a test of faith here in a relationship, or a test of faith. It's like maybe you let something go and you kind of are wondering like, is this test going to pass, or is this person going to pass my test? Something like that. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Someone could be very unconventional. This could be you, could be someone, this pile feels like, or not this pile, but this sign of Scorpio feels like it's kind of many different areas here. So maybe some of you really needed to hear this, but there's a feeling of like maybe family or pressures getting in the way, or someone could be very unconventional, or you are. There's something here about having to sort of break out of this energy. Let's see what the advice is for you then. So Scorpio, what is the advice for you this week of August 29th? Ooh. Okay, so those cards just flew in the ground. So let me grab them. Okay, we have keep things simple and harvest and sow. So the advice for you this week. Yeah, again, I feel many of you, the advice is to simplify your life right now. Think about what's no longer fitting, what is no longer on this solid foundation for you. They really want you to raise your vibration. Think of ways you can raise your vibration this week. Doing things that make you feel good, doing things that make you feel in alignment. I'm getting that this is a great time to simplify things, to declutter, to maybe donate items that are accumulating that you don't need anymore. I'm also being told that there's quite a bit of spiritual kind of wisdom being passed to you through your dreams or through your intuition. So pay attention this week closely to the signs that are being given to you. Many of you are communicating here with Spirit this week, and it's going to be very prominent in your life. I'm hearing don't be afraid to let things go. So again, with the Tower here, don't be afraid to let it go. That's the advice for you, whatever that's meaning for you. Don't be afraid to let it go. Don't be afraid to say goodbye. Don't be afraid to change things. And also don't be afraid to tell someone that maybe what's happening is not working for you, because I think that this will give you, like, make you more respectable. Some of you are going to be, maybe this is, again, I don't know why I'm getting, this could be a person here who's been very back and forth for you, or maybe very on and off. And I feel like there's some drastic change maybe happening in the near future, maybe this week, in the month of September. And it's almost like the way things were done before is not going to be approached the same way anymore. And that's also coming up as advice for you too, to not approach things in the same way, because things are different now. You've changed now, you know, things are different now. And that's coming up here. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. I'm going to move on here to Sagittarius. All right, so Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what your message is for this week of August 29th. Sagittarius, what is your message this week? So spirit guides, please tune me in here to the energy for Sagittarius. What do they need to know this week, Sagittarius? Some of you could be an astrologist, or you're going to be studying astrology, or you're interested in something about your birth chart this week. All right, so let's see. So what is the message for this week for Sagittarius, please, spirit guides? Wow, I just heard the song from Outkast, I Love the Way You Move. And we have the King of Pentacles with the Lovers here. So this is definitely about a connection. There's someone who may be, yeah, this is a strong message here. This is probably for someone who knows this is for them. Someone is really admiring you. Someone is really looking at you as a person who they can have a future with. This could be somebody who is not really taking much action, though. This person could be sitting back a little bit, but I feel like you could have a secret admirer, definitely, and they love the way that you are, the way that you move. So this week you could either find that out, or you're going to be feeling connected to whoever this person is. I am getting somebody could be fearing making a change, or maybe somebody who's quite traditional or stubborn, or someone who's kind of sitting in, it's like they're sitting back, they're in a very positive energy. This could also be you for some of you. You could be in a place, if that resonates, where you feel like you're really doing well. You've kind of reached some type of accomplishment where you feel satisfied. You feel like you're happy with your accomplishments. You're happy with where you've come from. And I think in that case, you are very much aligned. It's like I'm getting a strong alignment here. So this can be a couple of different things. Many of you feel very aligned to maybe your job, to your career, or you'll feel very aligned to your partner this week, or you are aligning to attracting a partnership, attracting love, even just experiences in general. I'm getting a strong Venus energy here, so very Taurus energy we could have. But it's like you're coming into alignment here, Sagittarius, this week, and also just in the current energy, not just this week. But I feel like some of you could have a reconciliation, or you're going to be mending from maybe an argument or something that happened, and you're going to be reconciling with this person and feeling that you can kind of see eye to eye, you're on the same page. Or again, you're kind of getting to know somebody, or you have someone entering your life where you're going to kind of click. You're going to get to know each other, and you're going to see eye to eye. There's very much of a lot of energy, and for you, Sagittarius, a lot of energy moving through your body. You could also be connecting to someone again where when you touch each other or you hold hands, there's a lot of energy between you both, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. This is a new beginning though, so this would resonate if there's a brand new person or maybe a brand new beginning. Some of you could have moved homes, either with your partner or alone, or you're going to be kind of maybe entering into a brand new environment. It could be a new workplace, it could be a new home, a new environment somehow, or maybe a new relationship where it just kind of feels like it's a new, like, we can start anew now. We can kind of start new. Seven of Cups at the bottom. I'm getting some of you, again, there's a lot of different things coming up for you, but if you are single in love, you could find that you actually have a lot of options. Maybe some of you are on dating apps, or you're talking to different people. You have a lot of options in love right now. And I feel like it's really, there's something about you're just in a good place, or you're moving into a good place. You're moving into a place where maybe someone stable is going to be attracted to you, or you are just in the stable energy. It just feels like fine tuning. I'm hearing it's like you're fine tuning your life somehow this week. I'm also hearing just take a shot, just take a chance. So that could be either for you, you know, take a chance on love, or take a chance on someone, or this could be also someone else. They need to take a chance on you, just kind of approach you, not be afraid to approach you. And this week they could be doing a lot of reflecting about how to do that, how to make that work. So let's see what the advice is for you then. So what is the advice for Sagittarius this week? Spirit is about. I'm definitely getting a strong divine intervention. Spirit wants you to know that what's happening for you at the moment is divine intervention. There's some type of branch here that you're branching out on, or someone's going to branch out towards you. And they want you to know that this is very much divinely guided. So they kind of want you at the moment to trust in that. I'm hearing to take the high road, or take the path that feels more in alignment with you and your soul and your spirit. I'm hearing grand opening. So some of you could be having a grand opening in a business maybe, or there's, again, some type of like opening happening in your life that feels very pivotal. And so the advice for you is to follow that. And they also want you to know that it's not about the small details. They want you to focus on the big picture, the whole situation, whatever it is, the whole thing, and not just like the small pinpointed details. They want you to let something kind of look at, like, know the whole situation before you jump to conclusions, or before you make any big decisions. Look at the whole picture, not just like, you know, the small things, or the things that, something like that here. Okay, so I hope that helped. Let's go ahead and move on here to Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn, what are your messages here for the week of August 29th? So spirit guides, please tune me into the energy for Capricorn. What are the energies for Capricorn for this week? Spirit, please tune me into Capricorn. All right, so let's see. So Capricorn, the week of August 29th. What are your messages? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing waking up from a dream. That could be literal. Some of you could have maybe a bad dream or a frightening dream or something that kind of wakes you up from your sleep, or when you wake up, you'll be glad that it was just a dream. But I'm also getting to, there's a mirage here that's dissipating from your life. It's like if things have been seen in a mirage. I feel many of you are beginning to see something in a more like a joyful way or more happy way is what I'm getting. I do feel many of you, there's kind of a bit of a spiritual awakening that you've been going through, or that you're still going to be going through. I'm hearing this is an ascension process for many of you. So this week could be a little bit like you are having to adjust to this, and this could be happening for a while now for you. They're asking that you change the channel in your life. So change the channel. If things are not working or if things don't feel good, I think you're kind of doing this already though, Capricorn, or if you're not, this could be advice for you. Some of you, I'm getting that you do need to take time to make sure you're resting more this week. Your emotions are very sensitive. Your energy is very sensitive. So the more that you can take time to nurture yourself and to replenish what you're giving out is going to help you a lot. They want you to really replenish and to nurture your energy and your sacred essence, your sacred self here. I'm getting some of you, there could be someone in your life who's a bit overbearing this week, or someone who kind of like is trying to barge in or trying to control things or trying to, I don't know, like maybe trying to force their opinion or something like that here. Let me just turn this down. And that's what Spirit's saying, to be mindful of that, or be mindful of those types of people who or someone specific who's trying to do that here for you. I'm getting many of you are going to be focusing on your solar plexus this week, or you're focusing on things that make you feel confident. Again, I think you're kind of in a work in progress type of place in your life, but you're definitely making progress. So you're definitely making the right decisions. And I do feel many of you are on the right track right now. Some of you are going to have so I'm getting that you're either going to have a surprise coming into your life that you're going to kind of say that you knew it was going to happen, or you're telling somebody that I knew that was going to happen, or there's a feeling of like being kind of surprised, like I'm hearing say it isn't so. There's a feeling of like the devil reversed here. I'm hearing Spirit say that no shortcuts. There's something here about you having to take, or not having to, but you've maybe been taking a shortcut, or something that I think again is falling away from your life, or you're having to understand that you can't really just take shortcuts. You sort of need to follow through with the bigger plan. That's what Spirit's saying here. I'm hearing some of you may have a decision here to make, or you've been having to make an important decision here to make, and this week could be the deciding factor. Let's see, is there anything else for Capricorn? The star in reverse. Yeah, something here. I don't know if this is about you, or maybe for some of you, someone connected to you, but I'm getting chasing highs or chasing thrills. There's someone here who maybe is following the wrong path, or someone who feels like they're not really in alignment with their truth. And this could be because a shortcut was being taken, or someone's been taking a shortcut in their life, and it's like, this has to change. Spirit, again, this is more advice for you, Capricorn, coming up. Spirit's saying to think in terms of the bigger plan, or again, think in terms of your mind being more expansive. This could be learning new skills, reading new books, or just kind of implementing ways to expand your mind. I think many of you are on that track, on that process, but it's like you sort of had to cut away from a shortcut and just take the long road, or take the road that has been meant for you, which could be quite challenging, or it could be filled with a lot of lessons. But this week for you, I feel, and moving forward, is going to be a week for you to expand your mental space, expand your mind, your crown chakra. I'm getting some of you could have a blockage there. But I think you're waking up. I think you're sort of waking up to something. I'm hearing Spirit say that there's a precious, like you have a precious energy, or they're trying to preserve something that's very precious for you. They're trying to get you to see your true worth and your value as well. So you could find this week is going to be filled with that kind of thing where, yeah, it doesn't feel like there's certain events for you this week. It feels more like it's just the energy of that kind of going on for you. The King of Swords. They want you to, again, get clear, get moving or get clear. Maybe some of you have been procrastinating, I'm getting. And so this could be a week for you to get clear on kind of which direction you're taking and to get moving, kind of get things going, get things rolling in your life, in your projects, in your career. Spirit's also saying to bring some kind of like warmth into your life. Maybe bring flowers or bring like a feminine touch into your life right now, which will kind of bring back your creative spark, they're saying. If you have been lacking in your creative spark, or you feel like things have been sort of dull for you, it's like I'm getting this week will be a week for you to revive that, or to try to find ways to revive that. So what is the advice for you, Capricorn, this week? What is the advice? We have veils parting. Some of you, the advice is to consider the people around you, or consider your community and how that's affecting you. Some of you, the advice again is to kind of move, like it's almost like I'm getting that, I don't know if you can see because it's getting kind of dark, but it's like you've been kind of in the middle of this tree or this willow here. It's like you've been sort of unseen. And so they want you to emerge from this here and to come out into the open somehow, or to be seen, to be heard, to speak with clarity, to have a clear intention. I'm also getting that they want you to find ways to be more playful. Again, bring more creativity or liveliness or color and vibrancy into your life right now, because this will help you to, you know, feel more connected to spirit, to source, because I think that you've lost that for some time, or you had to take a shortcut here, or you did try to take shortcuts, and now it's like the right plan kind of is being revealed for you. So they want you to know that don't be afraid to kind of unveil yourself, or to emerge from this forest or this tree here. So I hope that helped, Capricorn. Let's go on to Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, let's see, what are your messages for Aquarius for the week of August 29th? Spirit guides, please tune me into the energy for Aquarius. What are the messages for the week of August 29th for Aquarius? Someone could have like a silk cloth or a silk maybe robe or something silk, or maybe this is advice for you. There's something about having to implement silk into your life right now. Let's see, what is the message here for Aquarius, please, Spirit, for the week of August 29th, 2022? What is the message for Aquarius? We have the Magician and the Seven of Wands. I'm hearing the song Soldier On, Soldier On. So there's actually a lot of empowerment here coming in for you. A lot of energy that you're harnessing here this week. I was going to say Sagittarius, but Aquarius, I feel like you are harnessing a lot of energy. I'm getting that the universe is bringing you some type of opportunity that you have all of the capabilities to take further. You could find this week that you do feel like there's a lot sort of coming at you, but it's in a good way. It's actually a test here for you. I'm being told that you are going to be given a test here. And it's like the test for you is are you able to handle what you say that you can handle? I don't know what that means for you, but are you able to handle what you say that you can handle? And I'm getting that you are... There's more magic in your life in general opening up. So you could find next week as well that there's just kind of more of a feeling of magic in the air for you, not just with one thing, but with your life in general. I do feel your vibration for a lot of you, Aquarius, is rising, and you're beginning to sort of co-create with spirit. You're beginning to plant seeds that are starting to grow. I do feel like there's a heart opening for you as well. Your heart chakra, or your feminine energy, more so your heart chakra actually, is kind of opening. There's a feeling of connecting here to oneness as well. Many of you will feel like, you know, kind of when you're in the vortex, you're in the zone. That's what I'm getting in like a positive way, like a lot of positive energy is flowing. There's a lot of energy kind of around you. I'm getting some of you also this week have a lot of guides around you, a lot of angels, a lot of support around you. I'm also getting many of you this week will be very creative, where you have many ideas. So jot them down, write them down. Something about having to use this window of opportunity that you have currently. Not like it's going to go away, but it's like there's a lot of heightened energy that's coming in where you have the opportunity to take advantage of it fully. So they want you to dive into it and to work with it. So use this week to really advance yourself and to advance your life. Some of you are in the process of creating something very specific, maybe like a goal you have, or maybe even that you're physically like making something like an art, like a piece of art. And this will prove to be very successful. You're on the road to building that. And many of you could be, I think I said this for one sign, but you could be kind of in high demand this week, or you could have a lot of energy coming towards you. But again, I'm getting that it's a test for you to somehow be able to do what you say you're going to do. I don't know what that means. It could be someone saying that to you, like maybe a boss or something, like, can you handle this? Can you take this on this week? Or this could be through spirit also asking you, or kind of giving you a bit of a test here. Because I feel like you are meant to stand out. You're meant to do something in your own way. Some of you could have, because of your energy being very heightened, you could also find that you're attracting almost like, I don't know if it's opinions of other people, or you're attracting kind of like some, like, almost like, let's say, for example, things are going really well, and then you start to encounter roadblocks, or you start to sort of have hurdles in your way, and you're wondering why this is, if things are going well and if you feel really good. And the reason is because when your energy shifts, it can trigger people. It can also trigger things to surface in your reality that are tests for you, if that makes sense. So you're being tested, but it's in a positive way, because you are starting to kind of awaken to a sense of power. And by power, I mean more so like manifestation power, or energy power. The Wheel of Fortune, yes. I'm hearing what is yours is yours. So again, whatever you're doing right now, Aquarius, you're kind of manifesting something to you that is seeking you at the same time. It's like you seek this and it seeks you, and you meet in the middle. And that's what you're kind of in the process right now of bringing into your life. So this week feels like it's going to sort of be a big step, a leap in the right direction for you. I'm also feeling like many of you are going to be very proud of what you're doing, or you're stepping into an energy of being proud of yourselves. So let's see the advice for you then, Aquarius, for this week. What is the advice for you? We have trust in your power. That came up for like 3 different signs. And then we have be cautious here. I'm hearing strongly, not everybody is on your side. So like this card here with the Magician, the 7 of Wands, like I said, not everybody is going to be trustworthy right now. You basically trust in your power with the Magician. That's all you really need to do, is to trust in yourself, because you may know who this is, or you may know who these people are, or maybe you don't. It could be something that you're not aware of. But not everybody is worth trusting here, because whatever you're moving into is something very powerful here for you. And so you don't need to voice this to everyone. You don't need to tell everybody. You don't need to advertise it. It's just like you kind of need to be a little bit cautious as well and protecting of your energy. I'm also getting this message that this could be something specific, kind of going in the same message here. Someone may want you to see things from their perspective. Like they may want to almost like force their opinion onto you. Like you should see it from this way. And you're kind of having a different outlook on it. And Spirit just wants you to know that it's not about being right or wrong. It's mainly that this is your own truth. They want you to stick with your own truth, regardless of what somebody is trying to force onto you or trying to get you to believe in. This could be a parent for some of you. Yeah, they want you to steer clear of any type of like finger pointing or blaming, or just kind of involving yourself with that type of energy, because it's not worth it. You are on your own path. I think I said this for some other sign, I can't remember, but stay in your own lane right now. So I hope that helped, Aquarius. Let's go on to Pisces now. All right, so Pisces, let's go ahead and see here. What is your message for the month, for the week of August 29th? Pisces. So Spirit guides, please tune me in here to the energy for Pisces. What is their message here for the week of August 29th? What is the message for Pisces? Okay, let's see. So Pisces for August 29th, Spirit, what is the message here for Pisces? So we have the Hanged Man, we have the Four of Swords, and we have Justice here. Okay, so let's see. Some of you, there's a sense of sacrifice coming up here. Maybe you're taking some time to yourself. Let's see, what is this here for Pisces? Yeah, it's like I feel many of you are taking time. This week for you could be a great time to just sort of reflect. I'm getting a lot of inward introspective work, maybe taking time to write things out, journal. I'm getting your dreams are really significant right now. A lot of you are going to be having some maybe very vivid dreams, very important dreams, meaningful dreams. I'm getting Spirit wants you to write this down and to figure out what it means for you, to reflect on that. There's also maybe some fears here that are surfacing for you, Pisces, or maybe some fears that are coming up for you to handle or to deal with. And I'm getting that you are kind of going through that process here. So I didn't do this for the other signs, but I'm going to pull from this deck here because I'm not getting a whole lot of information for you. So actually, now that I said that, I'm getting this message that you're not really supposed to know a whole lot at this time. It's like there's a feeling of a block here, like a barricade kind of in the middle between the Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Justice card. It's like there's a barricade here. And the reason for this is actually because yeah, now they're telling me what it is. So it's like that's kind of the lesson for you, what I just did. I tried to find an answer to something, and then it's like if it's not supposed to be known, it won't be revealed to you forcefully. They're saying that the answer that you need is coming from within you. Whatever it is you're having to move through, there's something about the key here that's around this person's wrist or lock that has to be unlocked, and only you can do that, is what's coming up here. I feel like many of you with the Justice card, there's a sense of like something having to kind of happen on its own time. There's a feeling of like the scales having to be balanced on their own time, and you don't have to involve yourself in that. So if that's something specific for you, maybe you are trying to involve yourself in someone else's life, or trying to involve yourself in a situation, they want you to not, try not to do that, because it's not your business, is what I'm hearing. And that could be vice versa. Maybe somebody is trying to involve themselves or figure out what's going on in your life. I'm getting that that's not really what the plan is here. The message is mainly to figure it out on our own. Someone is having to take this necessary time to unlock themselves. It's like I'm getting if someone tried to come over here to this person and get them down from this, it's like Spirit would not allow that. That's what I'm getting. So someone has to be almost forced into this period of resting and having to learn things that maybe they have been avoiding to learn. I'm getting some of you, there is going to be growth coming from this though, with these little flowers at the bottom. It's like growth is happening after this time. There's a feeling of slowly beginning to understand a situation. So this week for you, I feel, Pisces, could be more of a week of, just again, having to sort of, what are they going to be going through this week specifically, Spirit? Yeah, I just keep getting like there's a feeling of getting a handle on our fears, or getting a handle on our maybe situations that we need to come to terms with. So I think this could be kind of what's happening for you this week. I'm also hearing good things come to those who wait. So they want you to kind of wait at the moment, or try not to take any forceful action. Sorry, my dog just did that. He's getting antsy. Every time the sun goes down, he starts to like tell me that it's time to go out. But yeah, with this here, I feel like Spirit's saying good things will come to those who wait. So they kind of want you to know that things are being taken care of here at the moment. Let's see if there's anything else. King of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, this is about preparation. I'm hearing something about having to plan for this move, or plan for this endeavor, or plan for this next step. And it's like the next step will kind of be the next step. It's like if we're trying to plan for something too soon, or we're trying to jump the gun, we're being asked to take that step back a little bit here. I'm hearing that this could be for someone, that there may be someone who's very inspired by you or passionate about you, and they sort of want to maybe plan to take action towards you, or to there's like a passion brewing in their solar plexus, in their sacral chakra for you. And so what about that? Someone's trying to work on their confidence here. This, again, could be specific for someone, but they're trying to work on feeling more confident. It could be you as well, but I just feel like there's someone who's trying to get like an inspiration back to fight for what they want, or to take action towards what they want. And it feels like this has to be done kind of in time. Good things will come to those who wait. But if this just is about you, then this is you here. And Spirit's saying that you're getting your passion back here, or you're sort of finding it through some steps here, a series of events. So is there any final advice here for Pisces? I'm also hearing you're climbing the ladder towards success. And this necessary time, this has been necessary for you, because when you come out of this, it's going to be like you have a newfound level of maybe knowledge about something, or you can approach it differently now that you've gone through that. Any final advice for Pisces? We have spiritual or spirit contact. What is the advice here for Pisces? Yeah, they kind of want you to go back. Again, I'm getting a soft, tranquil energy. I'm getting lavender, even though this is not lavender, but lavender could be a great like herb to diffuse, or essential oil. Something about having to find serenity right now, having to find peace and inward reflection. Many of you are, again, very intuitive at this time. You could be really receiving a lot of insight, specifically around maybe the crescent moon here. I don't know if that's the waxing or the waning moon, but something here about this moon that I feel like you're receiving divine guidance about, or with, or during that time. This is also a time for you that your subconscious is clearing. They want you to, the advice for you this week is to, again, try to find time to rest your mind. This won't be for all of you, okay? But for some of you, if you feel like you're very open to spirit and there's certain energies that are attaching onto you, they want you to be mindful of of protecting your energy. Use sage, or use any type of protective crystal to take with you, like black tourmaline or hematite, I'm being told. Any type of jasper, I'm also being told. Because there may be some energies that you're having to, it's almost like I'm getting, for some of you, spirit is protecting you from a certain path, or they're protecting you from moving out into the world too quickly, or to take a step towards something too quickly, because there may be some energies that are affecting you, some negative entities. I'm hearing you've come a long way. So they want you to stay strong right now. If some of you are really trying to stay strong, and to know that this is not, it's like, I don't know why I'm getting that there's like, they want you to stay strong, especially if you feel like things are not moving, or things have been difficult, because you've come too far to kind of give up. So I hope this could help, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for anyone who's tuned in here to this reading today. Lots of love, and take care.